Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. Welcome to your reading for February 27th through March 5th. We are going to work with Archangel Gabriel today in particular. There's this energy about really getting some stuff done, but there's something about that moon in Gemini that really seemed like working with the messenger angel feels really significant. Wow, that's funny because Virgo just had that in the same place. Let me get two. What is happening here? Well, that goes there. You guys have so many major arcana coming out. This is significant to have this much happening. So when you have that many major arcana, that means that whatever is going on with you, and it feels very challenging because we have fives showing up here. Fives are the cards of challenge. In this case, you have the emotional challenge, this feeling left out and not really fitting in, needing to move away from a situation that doesn't work for you. This feeling left out in the cold energy here. This is tough. Okay, so let's just see what we have here because there's what 11 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So more than half of them are major arcana. When that happens, that means that things are happening on divine timing. And there's really, there's a shift in it. And so we'll get some advice about what you can do because obviously you're not supposed to be feeling left out in the cold. And I really want to say there are things you can do in a situation. This is a real get it done week. So take a look around at what is going on around you. There should be in your awareness. You should be in your awareness that there is this feeling left out in the cold. Now, you could be literally out of power. It could truly be a thing. We have a big storm happening, so maybe that's it. But this feels like a need to seek sanctuary. So if there is okay, so if there is a group of people that seem to be icing you out, not letting you be involved, it is important for you to figure out where you do fit in. The key to the situation here is you have the star, okay? That's the key. So the key is in this star card, we have an oyster with a pearl in it. So the key is understanding that the pearl doesn't get there without a bunch of irritation, right? So you have a sand that gets into the oyster and it irritates the oyster. And so the oyster starts coating it to make it feel less irritating, right? It keeps coating it. And so the more the irritation comes in, the bigger the pearl, the more it shines. So it's almost as though allowing yourself to let the difficult situations allow you to shine. So there may be something going on at work that's complicated or difficult, or it could be within a family situation. It feels very much work related, okay? But in any event, there is some kind of a situation where there's some irritating factors going on, and this energy of, and I feel like it emotionally makes you feel kind of left out a little. We do have the moon in Cancer this week, in the middle of the week. That energy squares your energy, making that uncomfortable emotionally. So I think this is kind of like a Wednesday real irritation day that you might want to be alert for. But I think when that happens, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But more than that, I think it gives you the chance to stand up and shine. So here in where you're seeking information, we have this Two of Cups. And this little hermit crab, you know, those cups are spilt over. It's really the oddest looking Two of Cups, right? It's like he's figuring out where he belongs. Like what is a good fit? So I think you're trying to figure out what is a good fit. And I think that you have been very successful and you've stabilized some things, or you're seeking to do this. I almost feel like you're at the top somehow, and people are disturbed by this. It's almost like you've completed a project, and there's this expectation that you're going to need to step up for the next one. This beaver as the King of Cups is interesting because the hard work is emotionally satisfying to the beaver. It is through the hard work that he's able to provide the abundance, the fish, he's a very hard worker. So I think it's almost as though the hard work used to be satisfying. Now it just feels irritating. Like you're not getting enough support. So it's time to take a look at that. Because here in the area of how to transform your situation, we have the Fool. The Fool is ready to move on, but it came out with this King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles has a plan. So you might be ready to move on, but this isn't about just leaping forward into the next thing, but instead making a plan and then focusing on the plan and moving toward it. Like it's very organized, moving forward energy here. You have 2 kings. You have 2 kings and all these major arcana, really. Because here we have another king, really. It's all 4 of them, though. So now you're at 6 kings. Here we have the Emperor. In the area of resources, he is protecting what he has. So you're either protecting your finances or your knowledge, your information. There's this need to be very protective, but I also want to say that you're getting a helping hand from Spirit, whether or not you can see it. And he's got this ball here that he's holding, which kind of makes me feel like this pearl. And it's almost like your knowledge and your wisdom and that you're gaining through this situation is very irritating. It just feels irritating and uncomfortable. That knowledge and wisdom is what allows you to be really successful, either where you are or where you're going. So we have the card of Justice in the heart space. It's all black and white, which tells me that it's about bringing in the yin and the yang, bringing things into balance. This isn't the justice of somebody's getting theirs or whatever. No, this feels more like, and it looks like a crane that's doing a very romantic dance. I gotta tell you, date night, Thursday night, great date night, probably the best one I've seen in a while for energy. So that might be a really good opportunity too. But there's this sense, there is a need for you to lean into your emotional satisfaction from a job well done, whether or not it is recognized by others. Because whether or not it's recognized by others hardly seems the point. The point seems to be, what is the knowledge and the wisdom that you gained from this experience? It is going to serve you in the future if it's not serving you where you are right now. So there's something through all of this irritation that's happening, the struggling, whatever it is, you're just figuring things out, and it's making you shine. You're shining in this process. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the energy that you're moving through with. We have this Hermit in the struggle, the challenge. Look, he looks like he has this great idea, right? He's a hermit, but he's got his antenna, the way they're formed like around the sun. It's like either the challenge is that nobody sees what you see, nobody sees what you see. That's the problem. It's like you have this vision. Nobody else is getting it right now. You really got to trust your vision. Archangel Gabriel says, your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. This King of Cups. Are you leaning into your emotional awareness of a situation and using that to inspire you on what to do next? That 5, these 2 5s in such... But Monday and Tuesday, really great days for communication, really great days to get work done. Really focus on generating as much productivity as you can out of those 2 days. When the moon moves into Cancer in the evening, 9:40 p.m. on Tuesday, that energy on Wednesday, again, like I said, it's emotionally difficult. So you kind of want to keep your space if you can. Thursday, though, the moon in Cancer helps to make for that great date night. Plus, we have Venus conjunct Jupiter in your sign. And Mars is going to conjunct with Saturn at that last degree of Aquarius, which is very mature, conversational, structure building energy. You have the card of resilience. You're going to bounce back from this. You're going to bounce back, and you're going to be better. There's something happening here, and you're being asked to trust the situation. So there is no need to rush or push. This is the time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. It is about bringing yourself back into emotional balance and not letting everybody get to you. You see something they don't see. And they can't see your vision, and that might be a little frustrating. But that doesn't mean that you don't work toward it. You should absolutely be working toward it. Because you know it's going to create stability for you in your area of resources, time, emotional energy, finances, and in some way this is going to allow you to really, look, you have a higher view and a powerful move. There is something that you know that nobody else knows, and it's kind of got you feeling left out in the cold. But I want to encourage you to not let that stop you. Just because other people can't see what you see, that is actually what is so great about it. When you're on the leading edge, that's where all the resources, are available to you. That's where you have the pick of the whatever's going on, right? It's being in the forward leading edge. I really like this reading for you. It just feels like you're uncomfortable because it's not what you... It feels like you would really rather have other people come along with you, but I feel like you're being a leader. The Emperor is what matters here. You taking the lead. So, powerful move. Action, movement with purpose. Effort, putting into motion your intention, making choices from an empowered and thoughtful position. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness. Remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done, even if you have to do it by yourself. Even if you have to do it by yourself. There's something you see about some project, some thing, some whatever. There's something you see. Do the thing that needs to be done. You have the higher view. You know what needs to be done. It says you're seeing things from a higher perspective, conscious neutrality, letting go of judgment and assumptions and non-attachment to the ability to remain unbiased. The world is wide open for you. All you have to do is move to higher ground and be mindful and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. Check that out. That's fun. So, I want to say Friday is not the day to go in and talk to your boss and present ideas. Friday, they're not going to see it. Friday is not a good day astrologically. Maybe earlier in the week, but maybe wait until after the full moon next week. Speaking of which, I will have full moon videos that are coming out. But that moon in Leo gets there at 10:16 a.m. on Friday, and it does set up this opposition goes on. Before that happens, before it gets there in the morning, you've got that Cancer energy opposing Pluto, which I think gets everybody, wakes up a little grumpy and critical. Then the moon gets into Leo, and it's kind of it gets bossy there. I just, Saturday and Sunday, though, looks like a lot of fun. So, get out and enjoy yourself. Next week is busy. So before you go to bed on Friday night, make sure you've got yourself set up for success for the week ahead. You're going to want to do that. But honestly, there is something you see that no one else sees. Do what needs to be done. You're resilient. You are capable, and you can do it. It's a power move, right? To stand out from the crowd. This is a power move. This full energy with the King of Pentacles. This is a power move. You got something that you know that needs to be done. And what happens is it turns the wheel in your favor. So, there you go. Wow, Aries. Powerful week for you. All right, you guys take great care. I'm on Facebook every day. Be on the lookout for your full moon video that I'm hoping to be able to get done. We have an ice storm happening, so I don't even know how many videos I can get done. So we'll see. All right, you guys take care.